The following programming is EI, educational and informative.
Here's the deal. I'm taking you behind the scenes. This is undercover, nobody's ever seen it before, never before seen on television stuff. Behind the scenes of Mystery Hunters.
What are you doing? This is Mystery Hunters like you've never seen it before. From the inside out. The thrills.
The spills.
The chills.
Oh, man.
The secrets.
I was supposed to wrap it around my arm, but no. They said that it could kill me.
The bloopers and outtakes.
Hey, Christina. Have you found the Cooper Chopper cover trooper? Let's go one more time. Quickly. Sorry.
Plus, never before seen footage Araya and I shot ourselves.
I'm telling the truth.
Did you fart?
I swear I didn't fart.
And Doubting Dave reveals some of his own trade secrets.
It's a little embarrassing to tell you about this, but I can actually pick my nose without anybody noticing.
Do you think you know what it takes to be a mystery hunter?
Now's your chance to find out.
This is mystery hunters.
We'll be right back with more Mystery Hunters. We now return to Mystery Hunters.
What is it really like being a mystery hunter?
It's awesome.
It's exciting.
Do you have to be brave to be a mystery hunter?
Yeah,
I think so.
Can't be afraid of challenges, for sure.
No.
Like the time I was looking for this underwater city, and I find out that I have to jump out of a hovering helicopter.
There it is.
Is that an underwater road that's part of an ancient city?
I've got to get closer. Where can we land? Sorry, Araya. You're gonna have to jump.
That was nuts. It was like 20, 30 feet above the water, so he said, jump or let's go back. I said, well, let's just jump.
Are you so scared?
Yeah, at first, because he stopped really high up before. I was like, are you going to lower me down, kind of? And then he put it a little lower. What I'm wearing, I have my swimming trunks on. Step out onto the edge of the helicopter. You don't jump, because if you jump, you're losing your head, because the propellers are spinning like this. There's loud noise, the water underneath you, and you just don't look down. You just hope for the best. Step off, close your eyes, and
When
it was
I
fun.
even saw you do that, I was like, oh my gosh, Ryan, what are you doing?
I was thinking, what are you doing on the way down? But once I got up, again, once I was swimming in the water, I was like, let's do it again. And I was like, all right, well, it's part of it, right? I'm a mystery hunter, so adventure's part of the game. This is what we do for fun.
We run. One thing that I thought was really difficult was the shark investigation. I'm going to a place where sharks hang out in search of a giant. What's that? There was a dead whale that was next to the boat, and it just smelled so bad. I got so sick. Already we were all kind of nauseous, and then the smell, and then the motion of the ocean. You still have to keep your energy up and pretend everything's okay when you're just not feeling good. Humpback whale. It's probably been dead for about 4 days. And the guys on the boat said that sharks would definitely feed off of this. Sorry, guys. I was vomiting so much and just sick all over the place. The guy from the boat was pretty nice about it, though.
It happens every day. You're not the first, you won't be the last.
No, it was so bad. It was so smelly.
Okay, Araya, can you tell me a little bit about Mystery Hunters recreations?
Sometimes people tell us stories or their experiences or encounters with something, and in order to show it to other people, an audience, we have to recreate it.
Like a giant squid attack. Or, in this case, Merlin.
It's kind of a funny moment, so I got on my camera and shot the actor getting his costume and fake beard put on.
Now, that isn't Merlin. I don't know what is. There we go. Cherry on the sundae. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the costume was kind of old and crummy, but a good cameraman can make anything come out good. And some special effects don't hurt either. It's a small crew, it's 4 people, so sometimes we have to get someone to fill in.
This is the Luska monster, water monster scene. Suddenly, she thought she saw something swimming after her. She saw that it was a weird creature. And who is starring as the monster?
Our director had to dress up in seaweed and go into the cave to pretend to be this monster.
Sarah's just wearing a fine assortment of garbage bags, gardening gloves, and a camo net, and some seaweed.
And what nobody thought of was that it floats. So there's no way for him to swim down and come up. And it was the funniest thing.
This is the worst idea!
And he almost drowned in the middle of the water.
Let's put it this way. I couldn't see, couldn't control my breathing.
Which is very serious, but he did it, so it's very funny.
I couldn't do it, you know? I just couldn't do it.
Did it eventually work out?
Not with him, but we did have someone else dress up and do it.
So can you tell me the hardest thing about your job on Mystery Hunters?
I've been abducted. I've been haunted. I've been hit on the head by an anvil. I was hit on the head by a UFO bottle. And I had 1 or 2 other tough days. Uh-oh.
Coming up, what really happened when I met the octopus? But first, a never-before-seen Doubting Dave outtake.
Harry Potter, I've been waiting for you.
We'll be right back with more Mystery Hunters.
Now, I know that you guys fly a lot, but what about your road trips? Do you guys drive places too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's it like in the car?
Depends on who you're riding with.
Stacey, did you fart?
I swear to you,
And who was eating the peppercorn stuff last night? And the feta cheese?
My stomach's good now.
You sure?
I swear.
Well, somebody farted.
Or after a long trip and people stop caring about being polite about their business, you might get a couple people passing gas without saying anything, the silent killers.
Stacey's hiding back there. No, it wasn't. She farted.
It was Stacy. Yes, we pounded it down.
And you just pretend you're sleeping and just hope somebody will open the window or something.
About to shoot a scene with an octopus. I'm entering a room now. This room is hot. So hot that everyone is sweating.
When the camera rolls,
You just gotta forget it and get down to business.
Oh, hi, Araya.
Hey.
I see you've met Sandy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was supposed to wrap it around my arm, right there. But no, they said that it could kill me. The big octopus was too dangerous to wrap around my arm. But the little one was just perfect.
Wow. Do you want to put her on your hand?
Sure. Yeah, she was kind of cute and squishy.
I just woke up and I'm really late. Good morning. I'm always late. I'm always late. Like, it's 5:02 and I haven't even put anything away. It's 5:04. I'm just made it out the door in time. We had so much fun with Stonehenge. We were trying to investigate why Stonehenge was built. Huge stones piled on top of each other, placed here as if by magic. I met these people called druids, kind of ancient healers, and they told me that one way to find out why the huge stones were there was to go on one special day.
Go there tomorrow, before sunrise. You'll see.
We had to be there for the sunrise. It was very important. You know, we were starting bright and early. Morning.
Good morning.
It was still dark outside.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
We ran into so many problems getting there. We thought, hey, we're never going to get this done. It's going to be such a mess. For one thing, thousands of other people had the same idea, and the place was jammed.
We're not allowed in here. We were under a mistaken impression here.
We didn't have the right kind of pass, and we kept getting sent back to different checkpoints. Big trouble. We were all getting pretty stressed out because it was, you know, the most important thing. We couldn't miss that moment. It's almost sunrise, and we need to get the cameras into Stonehenge before the sun rises so we can see what happens. There was definitely a point where we all thought we definitely weren't going to make it. I don't know what we're going to do. We might have to run like crazy and try to catch the sun before it comes up. We're trekking. Oh, gosh, I hope we make it in time. We're almost there. I see Stonehenge. I see it. There's so many people here. Check it out. There's like drums going and like everyone's screaming and stuff. It's almost time. I did end up finding out the secret. You'll have to watch the show to see what it is. The sun's coming up, and it was great. We were really lucky. So all of that, and we are now done. It feels like so long ago that we were like at the car stressing out, getting ready for the shoot, and it's done, and it went really well. So, yeah. Coming up, see one of my crew have a real-life freak-out over a screaming skull. He's scared of the skull. He's like, why are we moving the skull? It's bad luck.
Just giving yourself bad luck for the rest of your life.
But first, a few bloopers and outtakes.
Yeah.
Search Druids, England. Got it.
Hey, what did you...
Back up more, yeah, back up more.
We'll be right back with more Mystery Hunters. We now return to Mystery Hunters.
Are there kind of physical hardships that come with the job?
Oh, yeah. Cold, hot,
yeah.
Somewhere on this island, there's a mysterious cave where legend says a princess was murdered. The story goes that she ran away from her cruel husband and hid in the cave with her faithful servant. But her husband, the chief warrior, came looking for her and spotted her reflection in the water. He was so mad at her for running away that he killed her. When we were in Hawaii for blood caves, it was really hot outside, and then I was expecting this warm water, and I get in and I was freezing. Good thing I brought my bathing suit.
It's really cold.
And I gotta tell you, it was a lot colder than it looked on TV.
Keep it on that.
Okay.
You can look at yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Like 15 minutes in, I was like,
That's probably where the princess was hiding. Probably where the princess is hiding. Can't even talk anymore.
It was so cold. At the same time, I wanted to find what was in there, but I can't take it anymore.
Be lower.
Then the director tells me to get lower in the water so he can get a better shot.
Be lower. It's cold, man. Finally out. Just cut it.
That was my favorite ride of the year. Was I got to go in a boat with the skeleton, and he is actually quite afraid of water. He doesn't swim very well because there's a lot of gaps between the bones, so he doesn't swim at all. He sinks. And but I was having a great time, but for him, not so much. Oh, mama.
Okay, better get this evidence back to the surface. Maybe that one. Yeah, that's good evidence. Yep, that'll do it.
We were investigating Screaming Skull. It was the skull that was in this pub, and if it was removed, it would scream, and there'd be tons of bad luck that followed. That building down there may be home to one of the world's angriest ghosts. People here say it lives in a skull that screams. It's so creepy. So what happens when you move the skull? Does it really scream?
Apparently it does, yes, but I've never heard it myself. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't want it coming after me.
We got to the pub, and it was time to take the skull down from where it was placed. He's scared of the skull. He's like, "Why are we moving the skull? It's bad luck." Yeah, it was so funny. Our production assistant in England was absolutely terrified.
I just wouldn't move the skull, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know it's bad luck, but you move it. I mean, what's the point in that?
He refused to go near it.
You're just giving yourself bad luck for the rest of your life.
Am I about to witness what happens when you make a ghost angry?
Were you scared to touch it?
No.
Okay, I have to say, one time I really did get a bit scared was when I was swimming with a bunch of hungry sharks.
In that investigation, you looked like you were like really close to the sharks. Is that true?
Yeah, because actually what was happening is because people were throwing food from the boat, sometimes the food would get a little too close to us, so the sharks would come like really close to us, and sometimes they'd actually try and bite us. Yeah, a shark expert had to guide me by the arm, kind of keep me out of trouble. But some of those sharks were still getting kind of close. So the guy had a glove on, like a black glove that was like a special glove for this kind of thing. He was punching them away. That part was kind of freaky. I was like, okay.
Okay, you ready for something awesome? Yeah. Let's go in and feed them. You'll see how wild they are. That's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Got it. There you go.
Pick it up right there.
It's a big, ugly one. Oh, we got it there. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. That was right great.
There's an ancient city right underneath me. 8 stories underground. Thousands of caves dug out by hand, all connected together. Could humans have lived underground once?
Can you tell me, like, why you went up in a hot air balloon?
Yeah, we took this great hot air balloon, but we took it to be able to see the cave city from above ground and try to locate some entrance and understand what it was all about.
Christina!
They look like chimneys. Are they coming from the underground city? It was such a beautiful ride and stuff, but it took so long to actually get to the ride. We'd been waiting for days for a call telling us that the weather was good enough to launch the balloon. 5:30 in the morning, and we just got our call. The sky looks good. 99% sure that we're gonna be going up in the hot air balloon. So excited. We ran into so many problems. We had to wake up at 4, and be at the hot air balloon place by 4:30. So it looks like we're not going to be able to go up today. At least this morning, the winds are too bad. So it's kind of yucky. I don't know why, but they said that this type of weather is not usual. We just ran into really bad winds. It was 2 mornings in a row, and it was such an important shot to get. It was our last chance before we had to leave. We were waiting for either thumbs up, we're going, or thumbs down, we can't go.
It's good. So the thumbs up. We got the thumbs up.
5 thumbs up?
We're going up.
It took us 3 tries to finally get it, and we did.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
So just you demonstrate the landing position, okay? Landing position. Bend your knees slightly. Exactly.
Right, so
That's
back against here.
So back against the
And
cushion,
hands
and
on
then if the balloon tips over on the landing, you'll be lying down on the cushion. Just keep yourselves low in the basket.
Okay.
And the cameraman suggested that he would be harnessed. He needed a harness to harness himself from the hot air balloon, to hang out of the hot air balloon to shoot. And it was like, he was just really crazy to do it, but he did. He did. We're getting ready to land, and Kylie says it might be a little bumpy, so...
You're going to get a bumpy landing. Well, you hold the handles. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Well, it would have been smooth if that you thought. That's great.
It was so nice. It was really nice.
Do you guys ever get bored on shoots?
Yeah, well, I do. Sometimes I just take the DV camera and go off and do my own little documentary here.
The crew thought that I was asleep in the car, but no. I snuck out, and I came here because I want to give you the exclusive. Mystery Runners behind the scenes. All right, here we go. I've been spotted.
Doubting Dave, do you have any hidden skills or talents that we want to know about?
It's a little embarrassing to tell you about this, but I can actually pick my nose without anybody noticing. I just did it.
So, do you guys have any advice for other kids who might want to be mystery hunters?
You have to be with people that you trust
And get together a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that's important, because sometimes you may see something differently than someone else, and they can give you good ideas at how to approach something.
But the most important thing to remember if you want to be a mystery hunter is...
Things
aren't
always what they seem.
Thanks for watching.
Fangles.
Okay, I'm good. One good thunderstorm and I have a whole thing. Hello? Fires.
Rolling. Yeah, rolling.
Rolling. And action.